Morning, folks. Welcome to week 7. Hope you're doing well and getting all the things you need to get done. Today, I want to go over what we're working on this week. So, last week, we started to think about essay 2, and I had you take a look at it. So, here's the prompt. You have two options. Option 1 is connecting themes from recursion to song lyrics of your choice. So you get to go out and think about which songs you feel connect in some way to the thematic elements from recursion. And I have a slideshow that I shared with you that goes through some of my thinking about this. So be sure and take a look at that. Option 2 is more analytical in the sense that you're taking ideas from recursion, and you could think about themes, you could think about concepts, you could think about characters and how they react to what's around them, and then connect that to something you find that's from the nonfiction side. So I shared some scientific type articles with you. Anything that has to do with memory or science that seems to lend itself to science fiction, anything like that would totally work. So I provided a couple of options for you, but you're welcome to do some footwork or research and find things that you feel connect in some interesting ways. So you have those two options. So please be thinking this week about which option you plan to use. There are going to be a short writing notes assignment due Wednesday. Okay, it says originally on the syllabus it says due tonight, but I'm changing it to Wednesday. So please look at the Canvas homepage to find out what this week's assignments are. So that here there were requirements for essay 2, 5 pages minimum. So we're going to shoot for 5 full pages. We want introduction with a clear thesis, 5 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. So I would recommend that you review some of the information on the essay writing structure module on our Canvas page. There's a lot of good stuff about introductions, thesis statements, body paragraph structure, and conclusions. So we want our paragraphs to have a logical flow. We want specific analysis that develops the thesis. And when I say substantial textual examples, I want you to really draw from the book. And if you're whether you're using a song or a nonfiction article, I want you to draw from those texts as well, so that you're not just saying something without having some support to back it up. Okay. Revision, we have to get to revision, so I want you to start now and get started with that, so you have time to work through all of your great ideas. I want to see a rigorous process of editing and proofreading. So the sentence stuff, I want you to really take your time and avoid any easy to fix mistakes. MLA formatting, there's plenty of good websites out there. Not something you need to memorize, but something you need to practice until you get comfortable with it. Okay. And it's due a week from Friday on Canvas at 11:59. Okay. So we have next week, I'm going to keep it light and just have you be working on your essay. The other thing, so there's 2 things I want you to work on this week. The writing notes, which I'll open shortly. And then the second thing is the ancillary essay 2, which is pretty, it's going to be kind of an easy creative endeavor. I don't expect you to write a traditional essay for this one. It's more of an exploration of the connections between music and memory. So basically, you're just going to sit, listen to music on shuffle, wait till you hear a song that really triggers a vivid, specific memory. And then you kind of sit with the memory, think about it again, think about how it hits you, and then start to write down details and observations about this memory. Then you take that and kind of work it into a draft, right? It doesn't have to be, like I said, a 5-paragraph essay, but I do want some kind of structure where it's not just one long paragraph. Try to have some kind of shape to it, some development, some ideas, and just have fun with it, though. Be creative with it. Let your imagination flow. Let your ideas flow, but do give the finished product some shape. Lots of details. It only has to be 2 pages minimum. Show me the connections between the song and the memories that you're recounting. Okay. Proofread and polish, and then MLA formatting. So this is a chance, especially if you're working on option 1, to kind of explore that connection. If you're more interested in option 2, the reading response from last week will help guide your thinking. Just keep your eyes open too. The things that I found that I shared with you on Canvas were just, I just started looking around and looking at like the New York Times or the New Yorker and finding things that seem to fit thematically. Sometimes it just pops into my head, and I don't, if I'm open to the creative process and thinking about the connections I want to make, it just, I start to see things. But you can just look around, what themes are you noticing? What makes you interested about the book? And, go from there. Okay, so I just want to keep it short, but thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions or want to touch base with me, my email is always open. Just shoot me a message on Canvas, and I'll be opening those assignments this week. So take care and keep reading and keep writing, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.